This week on North Point, we take a look at the movement that is Free the Tip. In 2014, a movie called Free the Nipple came out. That same year, a movement of the same name happened. A movement that argues that women should be able to be topless in areas that men can be as well, such as beaches, parks, malls, and things of that nature. It was a movement that went all over the United States, gaining the attention of many female celebrities as well, such as Miley Cyrus, Scout Willis, and many others, taking to their Instagrams and Twitter posting pictures of themselves topless. In 2015, a rival movement began, called Free the Tip, a movement about men being able to show the tips of their penises in public. It was started by Christopher J. Scott in San Marcos, Texas. So today we travel to San Marcos, Texas to talk to Christopher J. Scott about his movement called Free the Tip. We traveled all the way to San Marcos, Texas to meet 26-year-old reverse psychology major and founder of Free the Tip movement, Christopher J. Scott. Yeah! Christopher Scott is a student at MTU, Middle of Texas University. He started the Free the Tip movement almost 10 months ago and has been living it 24/7 ever since. And just like the Free the Nipple movement, the Free the Tip movement has gotten a lot of popularity on the online social media networks such as Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and sometimes MySpace. So we sat down with Christopher J. Scott to ask him some questions about Free the Tip. Why do you think man can't show tip?
Why do I think men can't show tip? Well, I think it's kind of obvious, man. I mean, if we were able to show tip, women wouldn't be able to control themselves. Period. You know, I mean, there's guys out there that spend a bunch of money and getting like Prince Alberts and stuff like that, and they can't show it off because of indecent exposure. You know, I mean, I feel like if we could see women's nipples, they should be able to see our tips. You know, just wear it with pride and be good.
It's not just the 18 to 28-year-olds joining the movement. Meet 42-year-old Roberto Ramirez, who is a proud member of the Free the Tip movement.
Well, I think that since women can do it, but I don't understand why men can do it. You know, women think that they can do whatever they want, and you know, men are put behind, and I want that freedom. I want to be able to do it, but society is crazy. You know, they think that I'm a freak. Why would they think I'm a freak? My mom tells me, you know, hide it, don't show it. And I'm like, it's freedom, free the tip. What's wrong with it? Show it, enjoy it, and love it. You know, if somebody gets offended, it's my freedom to show it. And you know, I hope people enjoy it when they see it.
What do you think about the other movement called the Free the Nipple movement?
Free the nipple movement. I mean, that's exactly why we're here, right? That's why we're doing this interview.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we're doing this here right now because women want to free their nipples, and if they want to free their nipples, we want to free our tips. Quality, man. Quality.
We showed Supreme Feminist Jennifer Davis that clip and what she thought.
Ugh, fucking men.
And it's not just the feminists who are mad at this movement. Many people online are mad as well. Some even posting tweets with the hashtag #Don'tFreeAnything. There's even a petition on change.org to stop the Free the Tip movement. What about people who don't want you to free the tip?
People that don't want me to free the tip?
Yeah.
I mean, they're obviously not fucking bro, dude. Fuck them, dude. If they don't want me to show my tip, it's either because they don't got tip or their tips don't look good. You know, and if they're one of those people, fuck them. They're not bro.
So what do you mean by nice tips?
Nice tips, man. I'm sure you got a nice tip. You look like the kind of guy that would have a nice tip. I mean, I got a nice tip. You really take a good look at it, has a good little shine to it. You know what I mean? And basically, the secret to that shine is car wax. Gets a dome shiny as fuck, and the shaft smooth.
Has anyone ever overdone it?
With the car wax?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a friend Gallagher. But he's been doing the car wax thing. He's actually the one that taught me how to do it. He's been doing it for about 8 years now. And, well, he went to the doctor, and the doctor said that they might have to get rid of it. They might have to, you know? basically the chemicals have just eaten away at his penis slowly over time, where it's kind of looking. I mean, he shows me, it kind of nub looking, but I still do it anyway. I mean, we're all rooting for him. We're hoping for the best.
And what do you think about the people who can't free, like, that live in really conservative towns that can't really free the tip? Not like here in San Marcos where you can free the tip all you want.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
What advice do you have for them, right?
Free the tip. Pride. And car wax that shit up first.
Originally, we were going to go to South Carolina to meet with one of Christopher's close friends, Mondo Hernando Lopez Jr., who is a member of the Free the Tip movement, but lives in a very conservative and very close-minded town in South Carolina. But sadly, 2 days before we left to South Carolina, Mondo was found dead in the woods of his town. Officers say it was because he showed up with his tip out at a local bar. So instead, we went to one of the most close-minded cities in all of the United States to meet with a member of the Free the Tip movement. Meet 24-year-old Eric Vergas, who's been a member of Free the Tip for about 4 months now, and who's had a hard time living in Laredo, a close-minded community where he cannot get the Free the Tip movement going. He throws rallies where no one shows up. Eric is a custodian at a local strip club, and he is currently taking care of his unofficial stepson, Jeremiah Williams. Eric had only been seeing Jeremiah's mom for a couple of weeks till she just one day left Jeremiah with Eric.
So this is where we live. It's my brother-in-law's computer room. We're renting it. And as you can tell, the computer there, so there's almost no privacy. And this is where Jeremiah sleeps. And this is where I sleep. Don't pay attention to that guy there. And yeah, this is what my day consists of. Watching Jeremiah play with his Legos. If you could, there's more Legos over here. Honestly, I don't know where I got the money from to buy all these Legos for him. But where it keeps him happy. Yeah, this is basically it.
So what's the story with you and Jeremiah? I hear he's your stepson?
Yeah, his mom left around a year ago, and I haven't heard from her since. And it's kind of difficult living with him. He has what you call shit, super hyperactive, interracial trauma. But every day I try to help him. I try to teach him how to read, how to eat. It's kind of hard. The one that he can't eat the most is cereal. He doesn't know how to drink the milk. But yeah, that's what I'm living with. But he gets picked on at school. And that's why I think freeing the tip, it's a good cause for Laredo to show, hey, it's okay to be different. Everyone's the same, everyone has the same tip. And that's what I'm trying to go for.
Jeremiah, kids make fun of you at school?
Yes.
Why?
I'm slow.
Because you're slow?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. The kids found out what super hyperactive interracial trauma stands for, which is shit. So when they found that out, they literally started throwing shit at him. And when you have his stepdad trying to free the tip and change the world, it's hard for him.
So what do you think about the free the nipple movement?
As far as I'm concerned, the nipple's already free. Every time I'm Pornhub, YouPorn, YouTube, there's nipples everywhere. I think it's time the tip gets a chance to be free.
Tell me more about why you love the free the tip movement so much.
I fell in love with it, and it happened in San Marcos with Christopher Scott. He started it there, and I thought it was a crazy and awesome idea. I love the tip, and I feel like Laredo should love the tip. And so I got in contact with him. He actually came to Jeremiah's party, and the parents were kind of freaked out because he had the tip out. But I told him, hey, what's a little bit of tip gonna do to you? Anyways, and we talked, and I want the movement to be strong here in Laredo.
And does it make you sad you can't have the tip out here in Laredo?
It makes me feel horrible. My tip's as good as his tip. My tip's good as anyone else's tip.
I heard that you have a reverse circumcision.
Yeah, I got a reverse adult circumcision, and I got it for the pure fact for the free the tip. Well, what they do is they get skin from both elbows and they wrap it around the head. And to me, personally, it looks like a shish kebab. You know, you've seen one of those, right?
Yeah.
It looks like just weird bacon wrapped around the head with my dick. But yeah, and I think that's another reason Laredoans don't like when I try to see the tip. It doesn't look like everyone else's is.
Well, but doesn't that kind of go against freeing the tip? So where do you expect the free the tip movement to go?
I mean, I expect the Free the Tip movement to go from here to Mexico to Canada to Russia to fucking the Islamic world, Asia, all over, man. I mean, I feel like we should be able to free our tips everywhere. You know, I think we should make a flag, like a symbol, in the shape of a penis, the tip of a penis.
On the next North Point, we travel to Houston, Texas to meet the man who passed out joints as appetizers at his restaurant and is now a multi-millionaire.